People don't understand how you have the opportunity.
Stacking in my bag. Yeah, stacking in my bag. Got a crypto grind. Currency's flowing, every coins on my mind. From Coinbase to upper, watch your numbers climb. In this damn fine, feeling so prime. Hustling these protocols, phones in the van. Emptying on my radar, I can't understand. Jumping on the wave, watch me move the plan. Holding diamond hands in this crypto land. Got my eyes on the prize, making moves like a king. Every transaction here, cash raises ring. Ride a blockchain, we won't never be slow. In the world of finance, that's the profit.
If you're holding real world assets, utility assets, you are a bank.
Yeah, of course, we go over the news and stuff, but we just do what feels natural when we be doing our thing.
We gotta get this money on.
Get this money on. We gotta get this money on.
We gotta get this money on. What's good, everybody?
What up? What up? What up?
Hit that like button when you come in, y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in over here on YouTube. If you're on TikTok, double tap the screen for us. What up? What's good, everybody? Let's double tap. Double tap. Let's run the likes up. Where y'all at on TikTok? I don't see nobody in the comments. What's good? Where y'all at? Where y'all at? Normally somebody would have been in there by now. I mean, people on there, but ain't nobody in the comments.
Oh, on TikTok.
Yeah. What up, everybody? What's good? What it do? What's good? There they go. What up, y'all? What's good? What's good? What up, Peachy? What up? What's good, Mike? What's up, everybody? What's good, Divine Phoenix? Appreciate you, Greenie. What's up? What's up? Subscription to success was good. What up, y'all? Too busy tapping the screen? Yeah. That's a fact. That's a fact. Appreciate y'all, though. Appreciate y'all.
There you go. There we go.
We got some major updates to go over, to be honest with you. Well, they kind of major to me because they all is most of the updates is kind of setting the tone for the year, kind of for at least for regulations and what's coming. We're gonna talk about we gotta talk about market structure because they're creating buzz around that now because you got crypto reps fly to the U.S. Capitol this week to address market structure bill. And then you got the Senate Agriculture Committee to follow the banking panel in crypto vote next week. So we got an article about that. And then we have World Liberty Financial is seeking a U.S. banking license. Trump's timing couldn't have been more stupid. In my humble opinion, because we know the Democrats are this is what they're going to be fussing about in the briefing next week. It's like he always said. So that's how they work together. The Republicans set it up to give something for the Democrats to fuss about, or the other way around, depending on whose office, and it's annoying. So now this is going to give the Democrats something to complain about, something to make more than what it is, to try and stall this bill. And then we're gonna talk about tokenized deposit, still stablecoin buzz. We got a bunch of articles to go over. I'm not even about to go through all the titles, but we got a bunch of articles to go over. So yeah, y'all, run them likes up, get people in here.
Let's go.
Get people in here. Get all your crypto bros, crypto friends in here. Because we got to get these updates, gang. We got to get these updates. Friday is going to determine a lot with this tariff stuff. This market structure bill is going to determine a lot as well. Hold on, y'all, because it's the maintenance people. Hold on. Hello?
Hello, this is Donovan, maintenance for Tricon.
Yes.
We have an appointment.
Y'all make sure y'all double tapping the screen. Make sure y'all sharing the lives, fam. Make sure y'all sharing the lives over there on TikTok. Make sure y'all double tapping the screen. Make sure y'all like the live over there on YouTube as well. What's good? What's good? What's good? We're gonna get started. We're gonna get started momentarily. Just make sure y'all running it up. Make sure y'all running it up. Where we at? We only have 6K likes over there on TikTok. Let's run it up over 10K, fam. Let's go. Let's go. You on mute.
All right, my bad. Yep, my bad. All right, y'all. So yeah, what we at with them likes? Yeah, let's double tap the screen. Let's get them likes up.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What we gonna start? Let me go ahead and share my screen, y'all. We're gonna get started. Don't forget to hit that like button as y'all coming in on YouTube. All right, we got some crypto.com news. Let's go over that first. Hold on, it's coming up. Bet. All right. So crypto.com integrates Link Network to enable real-time institutional settlement. That's a big partnership.
Yeah. I saw this, and I was just like, oh, okay. What's going on over here? So basically, give me 1 second. Let me find my notes. All right. So basically, what happened is, institutional clients will gain 24/7, 365 funding capabilities, removing the traditional banking hours constraint and weekend periods. So basically what's happening here is crypto.com has fully integrated with the Link Network's real-time settlement solution, bringing instant funding and settlement off exchange collateral and yield in transfer features to the exchange institutional's clients. So with this press release that came out today, Link was built by the industry for the industry with high profile launch partners including Fireblocks, Wintermute, GSR, Aquanow, DV Chain, Nonco, supporting its entire development. And then crypto.com is the first exchange to fully integrate its services. So I know they came out with a tweet, for crypto.com exchange. So despite the technological advances achieved by blockchain and cryptocurrency solutions, most traditional finance transactions are still tethered to legacy banking rails such as Swift and Fedwire. So this limits institutional involvement in greater crypto market to traditional banking hours and creates the weekend gap wherein funds are essentially dormant. So Link addresses the gap by providing seamless rail for 24/7 365 funding. This eliminates the need for clients to keep large war chests on exchange and keeps the funding bottleneck, right? So the network also provides a yield in transit for funding and collateral, allowing high yield clients to continue accruing interest on funds while they're in transit and being held. So basically, they're earning money while the money is just being there or whatever. And this eliminates the losses associated with yield breaking events such as settlements by allowing such transactions to take place directly in the settlement layer, essentially turning on and off ramps into seamless bridges. This launch right here follows what could be described as a steady stream of similar strategic partnerships and technology integrations for crypto.com over the past 6 months. And y'all know the president of the United States just, entered a crazy partnership with crypto.com. And the firm has partnered with numerous businesses and prediction market space as of recently with the launch of its intelligence service, ER Shares, and Signal Markets back in December. And it deals with MyPrize and Hollywood.com back in November. And then in related news, Crypto.com recently posted a listing what could be a prediction market enthusiast dream job. So on December 23rd, 2025, the firm is looking to fill a quant trader position for its sports prediction market services. And we talked about that because pretty much those are going to be the people, the traders on the other side of the trade on crypto.com for these prediction markets. So yeah, so they enabling this real-time institutional settlement for 24/7 365 access for the clients, which makes sense.
No, I do. I'm looking at this weekend gap and providing yield.
Yeah, they're gonna be making money on top of money. That's what this whole time period is about. How can you make more money on top of your money, on top of your other monies? That's all this time period is gonna be about.
That's all y'all got to read is this paragraph right here. The network also provides yield in transit for funding and collateral, allowing high yield clients to continue accruing interest on funds while they're in transit or being held. So this eliminates the losses associated with yield breaking events such as settlements by allowing such transactions to take place directly in the settlement layer, essentially turning on and off ramps into seamless bridges. Wow. Wow. Yep. Money on money on money. That is the mood for the rest of our lives. Money on money on money. Okay. No, that's interesting. That's interesting. Yeah. So crypto.com not stopping. They're gonna keep it coming. So they got Trump behind them now. So they they pretty much set in stone. All
Oh
right,
yeah.
so this
Oh yeah.
yeah, so this next article, I meant to go over this earlier, and forgot. But tokenized deposit still stablecoin buzz, and the business model. So let's talk about it real quick, because I thought this was interesting. Tokenized deposits is still in the stablecoin buzz. This is
Okay.
interesting because, well, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it. So the article argues that in 2026, tokenized bank deposits are becoming more significant than traditional stablecoins as the on-chain representation of U.S. dollars for institutional and wholesale flows. Stablecoins were the focal point of on-chain dollar discussions in 2024 and 2025 with rapid transaction growth and widespread attention. So two main forces are cited for the shift. Lower interest rates reduced the economic incentive yield that supported the stablecoin business model. Then tightening regulation is constraining how stablecoin issuers can use reserve assets and participate in yield-based revenue. So under this environment, the article frames a divergence. So non-bank stablecoins face tighter rules, limited yield opportunities, and rising compliance costs. Tokenized bank deposits, existing commercial bank liability represented on blockchain rails, maintain traditional protections like deposit insurance and can layer programmable functions onto established infrastructure. So the article provides examples of banks adopting tokenized deposits, including Citi Token Services, HSBC Tokenized Deposit Service, JP Morgan's Connexus platform built for dollar-denominated deposit tokens. So it states stablecoins will continue in retail and crypto native use, while tokenized deposits may dominate institutional settlement and liquidity roles. So the interpretation, what this likely means. So stable coins and tokenized deposits represent two related but distinct models for digital dollar liquidity. So stable coins are issued by non-bank entities backed by reserves and have been common in crypto and cross-chain transactions. Tokenized deposits are bank liabilities that use blockchain infrastructures but retain the legal and supervisory frameworks of traditional deposits. So the article suggests regulatory clarity and interest rate shifts are making stablecoin revenue models less viable, especially when banks can deposit tokens within existing financial services. So larger institutions may prefer tokenized deposits because they link directly to insured bank deposits and familiar compliance frameworks. Stablecoins may retain relevance mostly in retail, cross-border, and blockchain-native ecosystems where flexibility and openness matter more than traditional banking integration. So other sources emphasize that stablecoins continue to be adopted for cross-border payments, global flows, and enterprise use, indicating they are not disappearing but evolving in function. So the article frames 2026 as the year of structural transition, where a previously dominant narrative is given way to institutional on-chain banking instruments like tokenized deposits. So this perspective fits into broader reporting that stablecoins remain widely used and integrated into financial infrastructures, but with greater regulatory constraints emerging globally. So tokenized deposits leverage existing banking balance sheets, supervision, and deposit protections, potentially lowering operational and compliance friction for institutional participants relative to non-bank stablecoins. So tokenized deposits may become the preferred vehicle for institutional liquidity settlement and treasury functions. Stablecoins may remain relevant for DeFi, and things like that, retail, cross-chain, and innovative payment use cases where traditional banking doesn't already serve well. So, man, okay, I thought that was interesting about tokenized deposits because it's been so much stablecoin talk. So that
Yep.
tokenization thing is rising. Tokenized deposits, you about to see a bunch of that because we got some more stuff to go over regarding this
Yep.
tokenized stuff
Yep.
for sure. Where is it at? Let me see. Here we go, right here. Lloyd's. I know Lloyd's Bank.
Mm.
Yeah, Lloyd's Bank. So this is in the UK.
Lloyd's of London. What
Yep,
they talking
Lloyd's.
about?
Yeah. Okay, so they are. Let me pull it up right now. Hold on. So yeah, Lloyd's Banking Group CEO, his name is Charlie Nunn. He has publicly discussed the potential for tokenization to improve the home buying process in the UK. He's saying this technology could simplify and speed up aspects of mortgages. Basically simplify and speed up assets and mortgages, because I'm not going to read all that. But specifically, Lloyd's is looking at deposit tokenization, which involves representing customer deposits on a blockchain. So none compared the expected impact to transformative effect of the smartphone on daily life. So smart contracts, programmable blockchain transactions. Hold on, did he mean to say that? Oh no. Smart contracts, programmable blockchain transactions are mentioned as a way to automate steps such as document sharing, value exchange, and settlement that currently slow down home purchases. Is that not something we've been discussing? The home buying process being dinosaur as fuck in 2026. It takes entirely too long. Oh my goodness. So the article notes that other major UK banks like Barclays, HSBC, and NatWest have also participated in industry pilots around tokenized sterling deposits. So Lloyd's remarks reflect a strategic interest in applying blockchain tokenization to real-world financial processes, particularly those involving many intermediaries and manual steps. So deposit tokenization differs from typical retail crypto use. It represents traditional banking deposits in blockchain form, retaining regulatory protections like deposit insurance, while enabling programmable and potentially faster settlement. Wow. Drop fires in the chat, because we know stuff starts in the UK first and then it trickles down to the US. Please drop fires in the chat for this, because this is what is needed. I'm sorry, but the home buying process is rigorous. It's extremely too long. Nobody wants to go through the process. People do it because they have to, not because they want to. And I think this is extremely, extremely good for people and institutions. I think this is great. I think this is great. I know it eliminates retail. I'm sorry. What are they called again? Real estate agents. Eventually, at some point. You know, this does affect them. I get that. Sorry. Hopefully they're in crypto and they become ultra wealthy and they don't care that they're going to get eliminated. But yeah, this is just, this is a breath of fresh air.
Yeah, it makes everything just easier. It's easier process. You know what I mean? Like, because it shouldn't take that long for you to buy, you know, something that's very important. You should be able to get what you need to get when you need to get it. So, damn. So if they doing it over there, they're gonna do it everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because this is the UK. Lloyd's that's a big banking group over there, yo. That's a big banking.
Oh no, it's definitely big.
Especially on the insurance side and everything like that. Like Lloyd's is huge. So
this is huge. This is huge. Yeah, I had to get some fires in the chat because I was a little quiet on this one. This calls for fires. Yeah, drop some fires in the chat for this. But yeah, so smart contract automation could, in theory, remove operational friction in processes. Yeah, like conveyancing by making execution conditional on predefined criteria, potentially reducing paperwork and delays. We're gonna reduce the paperwork and delays. Wow. Wow. Because I'm one of those people. Drop fires in the chat if you hate paperwork. Let me drop my fires. I hate paperwork. I don't care how old I get. I can't motherfucking stand paperwork. I don't care what it is. You know what I'm saying? I could be signing a check for $1 million. If I got to sign a bunch of paperwork to get the $1 million, I'm going to hate the whole process of signing the paperwork. I'm going to be happy about the $1 million, but I'm going to hate the paperwork part. Please drop fires in the chat for those that's like myself that hate paperwork. Appreciate you for the gift, gang. I've been waiting on the gift all day. Did we get a gift earlier? Me and D deserve some gifts. Appreciate y'all.
Yeah, just a little bit.
You know what I'm saying? We love gifts. We love gifts. So yeah, man, make sure y'all drop some fires for that, because smart contract, and they saying could, in theory, smart contracts are gonna eliminate. We've been saying this for the longest before any news like this came out. Smart contracts will eliminate all that damn paperwork. So yeah, the article ties into broader UK industry efforts, including pilot programs with major banks exploring the use of tokenized commercial bank money for different financial flows. Additional reports confirm that Lloyd's recently completed a public blockchain transaction using tokenized deposits on the Canton network. Canton, make sure you do your homework on the Canton network. Yeah. The first UK transaction of its kind where tokenized sterling deposits were used to buy tokenized gilt from Archax, ARCHA. Y'all know I don't never say it right.
Yeah.
Archax. Showcasing how tokenized money can operate with regulated infrastructure. So yeah, the article reflects a trend in traditional banking toward blockchain experimentation, where regulated banking instruments are represented on blockchain networks. So this differs from stablecoins or more permissive DeFi tokens, as it remains grounded in institutional and regulatory frameworks. So previous pilot initiatives included industry-wide work on tokenized sterling deposits indicate that Lloyd's interest is part of collaborative industry exploration rather than a solo effort. So the recent Canton network transaction shows practical application. Tokenized deposits can be used in a real financial operations, maintaining traditional protections while offering benefits such as instant settlement and automation. Also, in financial infrastructure and payments evolution, this positions deposit tokenization as a potential building block for future processes, including mortgages and other complex transactions, though adoption of regulatory frameworks are still in development. It's coming. It's coming.
Yeah.
I think this is the play for like 2028, 2029, going into 2030. This is how they want the house buying process to be. You know what I'm saying? It's going, everything will be tokenized. They're trying to, like, point everything in that direction. So this is coming. This is definitely coming. That's why they're testing it now.
Yeah. They gotta test it now. Shout out to Divine with the super chat. Appreciate you. Daniel said Canton coin is great, but I hate you can't put on a cold wallet. Kraken banned me from buying it. Damn.
Yeah. Canton is a gold mine. Shout out to Tony. He said Canton is a gold mine of mines alongside with Benji. One is a token for Franklin. Okay. Yeah, and then D said Canton can't stay cheap. That's 100. It definitely can't stay cheap. Because it's a penny, right?
Nah, I think it's like 15 cents. I mean, I could be wrong. Hold up. It's CC. CC's the
Canton. Oh yeah, it's 13 cents right now. They should.
Hey,
this is not financial advice. We are not financial advisors. Shout out to Devon Phoenix for the super chat. What's this pair character stretching his arm? Oh, this is a emoji. Sorry, we can't see the emojis on the restream side. Sorry about that. Appreciate you for the super chat though. XDC, yeah, XDC and the smart contracts. XDC coming for that ass. XDC coming for while we talk about Canton and all them. XDC is coming, so y'all better appreciate XDC at these prices. I tell you that. Better appreciate XDC at these prices. So yeah, y'all, Lloyd's Bank. So they already tapping into tokenization to improve the home buying process. Thank you, Lord. Finally. Gracious, good gracious.
Yeah.
This is gonna be awesome. I'm sorry, but that process is way too long. I know some people gonna lose their jobs in the process of this. It's unfortunate, but all that paperwork, y'all know, is not necessary in 2026. And this needs to be a simple process. You get the deed, I get the house. I send you the money. I mean, I get the deed. I get the deed in the house. I send you the money, and that should just be the process.
Should be it, right?
That should be it. Like, let's try and make this as simple as possible. Send me the motherfucking, like, we can send all that on the blockchain. All you need is the monions. You got the monions, and I got the deed. Bye.
She said bye.
Like, I know it's a little bit more that goes into it, but I'm just like trying to simplify it. Like, just to say, like, it should not take 30 to 60 days or whatever the process. It's just mad long. Like, me and my family just went through it with my sister. It's a very long process. I hate it. But it's straight, you know what I'm saying? You got good credit, you got the cash flow. It's pretty smooth. It's just long. You know what I'm saying? You can have a great credit score, have good income, credit is immaculate, and it's still gonna take 30 days. It's still gonna take a second. So yeah, so let's keep this train rolling. rolling. We got another talk about. We're gonna get to the regulations in a second. So we talked about crypto.com. Let's talk about Ray Dalio because he's speaking up. So he says that the U.S. Listen to this, y'all. He says that 2026 U.S. midterm elections could reverse Trump policies. What? What? Let's get into that. Okay, Ray, that was bold to say. I ain't shocked though.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, what are you talking about? This you, right? Ain't you going over this?
Nah, I think that was yours.
No, you said that, bro. Did I heart it?
Nah, but yeah.
I sure did. Sorry, I left that one out. Give me a second.
Go to
I got
go
it.
to
I got it.
Okay.
What'd you say?
I was gonna say go to Brian Cortez in the SUI group.
Brian Cortez. Who is that? Hold on, I got it.
The article before the Lloyd's of London one that you put in.
Yeah. I'll do that one next. I got you. I got it right here though. So
okay. All right, cool.
So Bridgewater Associates founder Ray Dalio said that the 2026 U.S. midterm elections could shift control of Congress toward Democrats, potentially reversing some policy initiatives from the Trump administration. So Dalio noted that affordability concerns may be a central issue for voters, which could contribute to Republicans losing the House majority, which is currently narrow. He said that Republican policy gains may be limited to a 2-year window and could be undone by the next election cycles, including 2028. Dalio and other commentators highlighted that crypto industry regulation and policy efforts like the market structure clarity bill could be delayed or altered if the political balance changes. So Dalio's comments reflect the idea that political forces and voter concerns about the economy may influence election outcomes with policy or reversal depending on which party gains control. So if Democrats gain a majority of seats in the House or Senate, legislative priorities from the current administration, including on emerging technology and regulatory frameworks, could be re-examined, paused, or changed. So I'm gonna stop right there. This is exactly why what Ray Dalio is saying is bullshit to me. I know Ray Dalio, I know who he is, I know his reputation, but this is exactly why that market structure bill is getting done. This is exactly why. Because they know if the Democrats get majority seats and y'all could kiss that shit goodbye. We probably won't see this shit till 2028, 2029. I ain't even gonna hold you. At that point, I ain't gonna say I give up, but it's gonna be a very interesting ride after that if the Democrats end up getting majority seats. The only way Trump and the Republicans keep majority is to get this fucking bill signed. I'm gonna say this to the camera. Let me pull it closer. Get this motherfucking bill signed and get us paid, and your ass keeps your seat. You got it? It's not hard. Now, I'm gonna continue. It's not hard. Like you gotta put money in the people's pockets, and you gotta put money in the people who, you know what I'm saying, in the senators and all that. You gotta put money in everybody's pockets, Trump, not just yours, and not just your friends, not just Elon Musk. We gotta get paid. The economy is terrible. And I'm not just saying that from greed because I want to go buy a Lambo. I'm saying that because, nigga, we got to eat. Niggas got to survive every day. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even trying to get to the luxurious lifestyle. I'm just talking about everyday living. We're in the country's in a bad place, no matter how much y'all lie on TV and say we not. The country's in a bad spot. So either you finna get people paid and y'all gonna get these bills signed and done before people gotta go vote, or y'all gonna lose majority. And everything you just did was for nothing, which I can't sit here and believe. I can't sit here and believe that. And I'm not a Trump supporter, but I'm just saying he's the president. I can't sit here and believe that everything he did for the last 2 years was for nothing. Just for him to lose majority in midterms, the Democrats to take over and reverse damn near everything he's done.
It'd be like, what was the point of any of this?
You know what was the point? Literally, what was the point? So that's why I'm like, these are, to me, like some of these articles are FUD articles. In my opinion, it's to keep confusion out there. It's to keep these ideas in your head that no, it could go this way because if he loses the midterms, and they're gonna reverse everything. And it's like them little voices in your head, and then it alters with your decision making. So be careful, because they sending everybody to confuse and trick you. out your bags because they know what the hell this boom about to do. But yeah, so so where we at? My bad. Did I? Oh, I'm tripping. Okay, so if Democrats gain a majority seats in the House, yeah. All right, so the suggestion that policy might be reversed does not imply specific outcomes, but rather highlights potential shifts in legislative and regulatory momentum. So this commentary fits into broader regulatory and policy uncertainty surrounding crypto frameworks in 2026. So Dalio's Dalio's perspective as a political dimension to these developments, policy direction in 2026 may depend not only on legislative timing and agency action, but also on election outcomes that could reset priorities or slow initiatives. So yeah, we got to see how this plays out, gang. This just looks. I ain't gonna lie.
A mess.
It looks a mess, gang. It looks a mess.
A mess.
It looks a mess.
But,
like, if they bullshit if they bullshit on that bill next week, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna shut up.
Shut up.
If they bullshit on that bill next week, gang, I ain't gonna lie. Like that's gonna be crazy if they bullshit on that bill, because I don't get it from there. And they could do it to confuse us, and then 2 days later be like, okay, we've come to an agreement. So yeah, we're voting now. Like they'll and they could pull some shit like that. They'll not agree to nothing on the 15th because it's anticipated because they delayed it from the shutdown last year. And then they'll stall out from the 15th to the 18th or some dumb shit. But it's like then we got the shutdown where it's coming up on 30th. What is it? The 30th?
I think
when is the shutdown?
Yeah.
So then we got that lingering. So it's like, y'all, we don't got. I don't know, y'all. It's just common sense ain't common, but I have common sense, and to me, it just don't make sense for them to keep stalling. They don't have no more time to stall.
Yeah,
January 30th. Yeah, they don't have no more time to stall. Seriously, they've like literally gave themselves no window and no room to bullshit anymore. This is just like, it reminds me, like I tell you all the time, when I was in college and I used to wait an hour before my damn paper was due on Blackboard and to do it. I didn't give myself no window to take a break. Yeah.
Damn, she said Blackboard. You
Blackboard. Y'all remember Blackboard? Drop a fire in the chat for those that remember Blackboard. I didn't give myself no room to take a break, to drink no water, to eat, nothing. I had to get the paper done by 12 a.m. and I started on it at 11:02. And I had to get it done. And so that's what they just did to themselves. They gave themselves this small ass window where they don't have room to take a breather. They literally don't.
That some of your finest work came in that 11 o'clock hour though.
Man, all I say is I got my degree. While y'all in there, y'all got my degree.
Sure did.
I got mine. What they used to tell us back in grade school. I got mine. My teachers used to be saying that back in the day. I got mine already. I got mine.
Damn.
So we'll see. Ray Dalio, they're gonna send any and everybody to FUD now, gang. Like they like, oh yeah.
Yeah. Because Ray Dalio
got the guns out.
I thought this joker retired, fam. This joker just come out of the cut just talking about 2026, the midterm elections. I don't know. I'm like, fam, where was you at, the past 4 months, 5 months, 6 months? But I get it. They got to bring them all out. Just like Daniel said in the chat, stay locked in. It's FUD. Ray Dalio is a pawn. Next week is the markup. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
100. Shout out to you, Daniel. Thank you so much. Let's talk about Polymarket. I'm gonna get off Ray ass because I don't know what the hell Ray on these days. Polymarket. But no, they strike a major deal with Dow Jones. So Wall Street Journal to distribute prediction data. What?
Yeah. So Polymarket is just moving. They got partnerships with everybody, either Polymarket or Kalshi. So Polymarket, which is a prediction market platform. If you don't know what a prediction market is, prediction market are platforms where people pretty much bet on the outcome of any future event. So it could be elections, it could be sports, it could be company earnings, it could be anything, right? The prices or odds in these markets reflect the crowd, what they think was going to happen pretty much. So they could act as, real-time information sources, forecasting tools, shit like that, right? So Polymarket is a prediction market platform and has made a huge partnership with Dow Jones. Polymarket's prediction data will now appear in major Dow Jones media outlets like the Wall Street Journal, Barron's, and Investors Business Daily. This is mega because you got Polymarket, which is a prediction market intertwining with all these legacy platforms like Dow Jones, Barron's, Wall Street Journal, stuff like that, which has been around for I don't know how many years. So this data will be used for things like earning forecasts and market predictions for publicly traded companies. This is Polymarket's first traditional media partnership. Their main competitor, who's Kalshi, already has deals with CNBC and CNN for similar purposes. So why is this important? Because the prediction markets are moving from niche crypto projects to mainstream finance and media. So this is like a big deal, fam. And you're talking about new data source. So media outlets using prediction market data can provide investors and readers with fresh insights about market expectations. And then, is innovative in finance. This shows how new technologies and platforms are changing how financial information is gathered, shared, and just spread across all these different, all these different mediums that we have. And then competition and growth. Polymarket and Kalshi are racing to build partnerships with big media and enterprises, expanding their reach and influence. Yo, they're gonna keep going. Like I wouldn't be surprised if Polymarket partners with the NFL or the NBA, or because I think is it Kalshi or Polymarket? One of them already partnered with the NHL, the National Hockey League. So I wouldn't be surprised if one of them partner with another major sports league or whatever. The
This is
controversy and
big.
debate there. Nah, it is. So the controversy and debate here is that some critics say that prediction markets are just gambling platforms trying to avoid gambling laws, which is true. Listen, I'm gonna always say it. This shit is gambling, fam.
It's
This
gambling,
shit is
gang.
gambling. It's like it's
If
like
it has
gambling.
everybody addicted to gambling, gang.
Hell yeah. It's gambling. It's gambling. Like it's not. I don't think it's any difference, right? They found a way. They found a loophole to be like, no, this is not gambling. This is prediction markets. So they just worded it different. So there are concerns about insider trading that people will, with inside information, could bet on outcomes they know will happen, potentially unfairly profiting. That shit was gonna happen anyway, fam. That shit been happening since the beginning. Insider trading, right? So, however, some industry leaders defend prediction markets, like Brian Armstrong, who is the Coinbase CEO. He says that insider trading in prediction markets can actually be useful because it signals real information to the market. And Vitalik Buterin, who's the Ethereum creator, he supports prediction markets if incentives are aligned properly, though some argue the current reality isn't ideal. Fam, it's forget prediction markets. It's gonna be videos. It's gonna be videos that you're gonna be seeing in the future that are not gonna be real videos. Most videos that we're gonna be seeing in the future is all gonna be AI. A lot of it's gonna be AI. I can
Yep.
damn near guarantee it, fam.
I just hope that they don't use it for criminal purposes to blackmail people.
Well, that's a whole nother can of worms. And shit
Oops, my
like that.
bad. They already doing that. That's another can of worms, though. Let's keep going. Let
That's
me
a
stop.
whole,
I'm gonna start
that's a
something. My
whole
bad. My bad. My bad.
that's
I couldn't hold
listen.
that. I couldn't hold that back.
Listen, that's a whole other can of worms, fam. So, what does this mean for markets? Essentially, is that prediction markets could become a viable tool for investors and analysts by providing early signals about company performance and all these other events. So, imagine, looking at the Wall Street Journal and being like, okay, we think it's 80% that this company is going to be increasing in their sales in the coming months or in the coming years. So you'll have the opportunity to buy stocks based on these predictions. You can already do it now, but it's going to become more of a wider audience thing, right? And it's going to increase the transparency and market efficiency. But you're gonna see a whole lot of shit manipulated. If you thought shit was manipulated now, you're gonna be seeing a whole lot of shit manipulated in the future because people are gonna be able to bet on anything, anything.
Mhm.
People are going to be able to bet on anything, fam. Just think about anything you could think about. There's going to be a wager on it. And then the
like
debate
we could place a bet right now. Are we gonna get past the markup on the 15th or are we not? Like that's gonna be a bet soon. Like what happens with the tariffs on Friday? They're gonna be betting on that. Like everything is gonna be people gonna be placing bets on. Is that tornado coming? Is it gonna hit? How bad is it gonna be? How much snow is New York gonna get tomorrow? Like he's gonna be betting on everything. That's what he's talking about. Literally, it's beyond sports.
Anything that you could wonder, is like, oh, I wonder if such and such. Oh, you could place a bet on it, right? So if anything is popular enough. So the debate about regulation and fairness will continue as these platforms grow, and this trend reflects a broader shift in data-driven decision-making in finance, blending traditional media with innovative crypto-based tools. Polymarket, Dow Jones, stocks, tokenization, predictions, all of that, all the above, fam. This shit is crazy. This world is crazy, fam. This world is crazy.
We still getting ready to happen.
This shit is crazy, fam.
Damn, Sid said some guy bet on a gay couple kissing on TV on New Year's Eve and won over 50K on Polymarket. Because he knew they was gonna show that shit. He knew they was gonna show that shit. Wow. 50K just because you bet that they was gonna show a gay couple kissing. Come on now, gang. Come on now. But hey, he was on the money. Anything, so you finna be able to bet anything, y'all. Anything. So okay. So we're gonna get into the market structure real quick because we got a couple articles that came out regarding that. So we'll go over this first one about the crypto reps. 1 second. Crypto reps. So crypto reps fly to U.S. Capitol this week to address market structure bills. So representatives from over 50 crypto companies and projects are flying into Washington, D.C. this week. To meet with U.S. lawmakers ahead of the scheduled markup hearings on major crypto market structure legislation. So the engagement is being coordinated by the Digital Chamber, a crypto industry advocacy organization involved in drafting aspects of the bill and facilitating discussions with congressional offices. Participants include a wide cross-section of the digital asset ecosystem, exchanges, token issuers, infrastructure providers, Bitcoin miners, DeFi protocols, and traditional financial firms. And I hope the DeFi protocol people get in there to help these motherfucking traditional financial firms understand this shit. And they're emphasizing broad representation rather than focus on one sector. So both the Senate Banking Committee and the Senate Agriculture Committee are expected to consider versions of the market structure bill, often referred to in part as the Responsible Financial Innovation Act, in markup hearings scheduled for mid-January, which I know is next Thursday. Early drafts of the legislation include provisions to expand authority for the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, which I know is the CFTC, over digital asset markets, which contrasts with the SEC traditional regulatory role. So some experts cited outside the article suggest that midterm elections and political dynamics in 2026, of course, could potentially push the timing. I'm not going into that dumb shit. They're trying to push this 2027 narrative. I like it though. I'm actually glad. Before we continue, I do want to say this. I'm actually glad that they're pushing the 2027 narrative because they're trying to. Everybody was they didn't realize how many people was like, oh, people realize 2026. Stuff. This is just the beginning. I'm not saying you see full blown adoption in 2026, but I feel like this year you see some type of price movement. I don't know what price points, but they want to push this 2027 narrative so that people are bearish and get discouraged and be like, oh, we got to wait another year. I feel like that's the narrative they trying to push, when in reality, we know that most presidents, not most, but pretty much all the presidents, make sure that markets are up before midterms. So you see what I'm saying? They're trying to confuse people, but see, when you know better, you do better. And that's when knowing better benefits you. When you're educated and you know what's going on. And people that's just following trends or just listening to mainstream, they're going to be lost in the sauce game. They're going to be lost in the sauce. But yes, this is bullish to me to see them putting out a 2027 narrative. I think that's bullish. You know what I'm saying? That's their way, because that's what they do. They're trying to confuse everybody. So yeah, the article coverage fits into a broader pattern in early 2026 legislative activity where multiple crypto-related bills are all being negotiated and advanced in parallel. So let me see. We got the markup hearing schedule and the SEC composition shifting toward a Republican majority now. So y'all got to remember that too. The SEC is majority Republican now. The last Democrat is gone.
Mhm.
And then you have industry lobbying events like this are a common part of the U.S. lawmaking process, especially for complex cross-sector bills involving financial markets. They occur before committee votes as stakeholders attempt to shape outcomes. So we got to see what happens next week. Basically, guys, external analysis suggests that political dynamics, notably midterm elections later in 2026, could influence lawmakers' willingness to finalize or vote on such comprehensive legislation within the current cycle. That right there is why you got to thoroughly read these articles. They sat here and told you right here, this is exactly why lawmakers want to get this shit done, because they want to focus on midterms. They got to get this out of the way. And they can't stall it anymore. We can't afford to stall it anymore. We can't be any more behind. Everybody else is whooping our ass right now. Singapore, Dubai, all them, they whooping our ass right now.
Yep. Japan,
they whooping our ass right now when it comes to this. Like, we're gonna risk literally not being the crypto capital of the world.
Yeah.
We can't stall this out anymore.
Nah, your boy, yeah. Your boy got some explaining to do if they don't get it done. If they don't get this shit done, I don't know, fam. He might have to go on hiding, fam. He ain't gonna have the support like he used to.
He might have to.
He gonna be straight. He don't care. He gonna be rich, but he not gonna
I
have
ain't
that
even
same
talking about
support.
him. I ain't even talking about him. I ain't worried about his stupid ass. I was getting ready to talk about another dumbass.
Who?
Loomis. Now, y'all take it with a grain of salt, because Loomis be full of shit to me. She just full of shit to me. She just a finesser in my opinion. She's just somebody you cannot trust. But she is saying, it just came out about 4 hours ago, that lawmakers are nearing a deal on crypto market structure rules. Pay attention to the word, the rules. The rules.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all know they are working on rules for the Genius Act so that it can go into law. So that the bill, you know what I'm saying? So people think it's not going to be until January 2027, not realizing they're working on the rules so that it can go into effect earlier. She said U.S. lawmakers are near a deal on crypto market structure rules, not rules. So I don't know. I don't trust Loomis though. So I'm taking it with a grain of salt. But I even tweeted back. I said, this better not be capped, Cynthia. This better not be capped. Like, don't just be out here talking. Yeah, because they just be out here talking, and I don't like that. Stop playing with people's emotions, gang. For real. Stop playing with people's emotions, for real. Because then when people start crashing out and blowing your house up and shit, then you're going to act like you don't know what the fuck going on. You going to act, I don't know who would do this on TV and shit. Like, y'all got to chill. It's definitely some crash done. I see them on X all the time. They hide behind fake accounts. It's definitely some crash outs in the crypto space. Y'all need to stop playing. Like, I could tell it's some niggas that's gonna dead ass if they lose them seed phrases or Coinbase take their money or something, they would off themselves. It's some crazy. I'm just saying, it's some people who ain't wrapped too tight in the crypto space. So y'all need to chill out with playing with people's emotions. I'm dead ass. Like, y'all gonna see some shit y'all was not prepared for. Dead ass. Like, it's gonna be crazy out here.
Yeah. They definitely. Nah, it's definitely gonna be crazy, man. But
for real,
I mean,
anybody that's on X that follow the crypto bros on X, y'all be seeing them. They come in my comments all the time. They are not wrapped too tight. I could tweet the most simple thing and they'll come at me saying some ridiculous, disrespectful shit. Like, they just, because everybody's so tired and just worn out and they just frustrated and they angry, and now they want to take all their anger out on creators and blame the world. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's definitely some crash outs in the crypto space. So Luma's got to stop that shit. She got to stop that shit, gang.
Don't blame us, fam. We just reporting the news. That's all we doing. But yeah, she gotta, yeah. I mean, this is the thing, yo. This is the thing. They know people like us is watching this. They know people that is bound to crash out any second right now is watching what they're saying. So that's why they say what they say when they say it. You know what I'm saying? She didn't have to say nothing. She didn't have to say nothing.
No, she
Like
could have just shut
for
the
real,
hell
she didn't
up.
have to say. She didn't have to say nothing. Talking about we're hours away from rules and stuff like that. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Like, shut up.
You know
Stop
what I
it.
mean? Daniel said I
Stop
had to.
it.
He said I had to delete X for a few weeks. Crypto Twitter is toxic.
It's very crypto Twitter is very toxic. Very toxic, gang. Very toxic. Like I told y'all over this past weekend, I had to curse somebody out. Two or three people out. Because I
Oh
don't know
shit.
what y'all thought this was. I don't know what y'all thought this was.
Yeah.
But now I'm just blocking and deleting comments, gang. I ain't gonna hold you.
It's not
It's just
just
don't be what?
it's not just crypto Twitter though. It's just the crypto space. You know, it's a lot of toxicity in there, man. It's a lot of toxicity
Yeah.
there. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers
Because
is
it's egos. A lot of
yes,
egos.
a lot of egos and niggas is just like, oh my god, what's up? You know what I'm saying? They trying to figure out what to talk about, and
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna be completely honest. Like I'm telling y'all, go ahead and get in the BlockNation community because that's all I'm gonna be focused on. I'm not as far as internet and all that go. I'm not doing all that once price appreciation come. I can't wait to distance myself from this toxic ass space because from there I'm on the bigger and better things. I can't wait to separate myself because I want to say this on camera because I don't want y'all. I don't give a shit about none of y'all motherfuckers in crypto. I don't. I'm talking about as far as creators and all that shit. They be talking shit. Like I really don't. I'm here to relay a message because I feel like God chose. I was one of the ones He chose to put this message out to get to a certain demographic of people, and that's just what I'm here to do. And once I fulfill that task, and God say job well done, that's it for me. And I ain't talking about the job well done when you die. I'm talking about job well done next. Like we're going to the next phase of your life.
Yeah.
Right. And that's what I'm on. And I can't. And I'm actually because this shit is exhausting. It's toxic. All this egotistical shit. And y'all know I'm gay. I like girls. I don't feel like dealing with all these ego sassy ass men in this motherfucking space. On this here internet. I don't want to deal with it. I can't wait till we boom. So I'm talking about as soon as XRP hit that $100. I'm turning the internet off. If you ain't in the BlockNation Patreon, you will not know where Kween is. Y'all ain't gonna know where I'm at either, but I'm saying y'all ain't gonna be like, yeah, that's gonna be my only communication is through that network. It's because we have bigger plans for that network. Other than that, it ain't gonna be too much internet. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to I ain't gonna hold you. That's once my job is done, that's it for me, gang. I have no getting off this
Y'all
camera.
heard it. Y'all heard it, yo. Y'all heard it.
If y'all see me on the internet, it won't be about finances. I will tell you that. It won't be about crypto nor politics. Yeah, I'm staying far away from it. So yeah, but everybody everybody out here, you know what I'm saying, doing whatever they said to do. I'm just doing my part, but I'm just letting y'all know right now, $100 XRP, a Kween is gone. Kween is out of the space, no longer associated, no longer affiliated with the crypto space. Do not put my name. That's why I'm gonna take crypto off my name. My name is just Kween. I'm about to change my TikTok name to just Kween because I just don't want to be affiliated with the space. It's so toxic. It's so toxic.
It's a lot of toxicity there.
Yeah, it's a lot of toxicity. So I'm just letting y'all know I'm just fulfilling my duty from the Lord, and after that, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
But yeah, let me see what else we got. I got some more.
I ain't mad at you.
We got the Senate. Oh, Senate Agriculture Committee. Let's talk about that. Senate Agriculture Committee. So they're following the banking panel. So that's good because we don't want them arguing. We don't need the Senate Agriculture Committee and the Senate Banking Committee not on the same page. So this was good to me that they just gonna follow them. That's good.
Okay.
But yeah, they plan to hold a markup hearing and vote next Thursday. So yeah. Hold on, well, they vote next Thursday. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Ain't too much with this. It's just the same stuff we've been talking about. I just wanted to show y'all everybody on the same page for the most part. So Loomis might not be capping, but I always prepare myself for her to be capping. That's what I'm trying to say. I just prepare myself for her to be wrong. Cause she be wrong, bro. She just be saying shit. So yeah. I ain't gonna go too much into this article. And then we had what was that other thing we had, D?
Brian Quintez.
Where is that article at? Brian Quintez.
It's right before
Brian
and Telegram is right before the Lloyd's Bank article. What you at, bro?
Oh, I forgot to click on this one. Okay, I got you. I'm about to pull it up right now. There we go. Brian Quintez. Oh, he's joining the SUI group board. Okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay, let's talk about
we
this.
was we were supposed to talk about this yesterday, but we was down. So
Yeah.
Brian, yeah. So Brian Quintez, is a former commissioner of the CFTC, which is a major U.S. financial regulator that oversees futures, derivatives, and increasingly cryptos markets. He served under President Trump from 2017 to 2021. So after government work, he worked in crypto policy roles, including A16Z Crypto, which was a big crypto investment firm, and he did advising for Crypto.com. So he was Trump's first pick to chair the CFTC in 2025, but his nomination was pulled for some reason. No worries. He's a part of the SUI group now. So the SUI group is an investment company focused on digital assets. They hold a large amount of SUI tokens, over 107 million tokens worth about $200 million as of late 2025. So SUI is the native cryptocurrency of the SUI blockchain. Shout out to Robbie for putting us on SUI, which is a fast, scalable blockchain platform designed for decentralized apps and digital assets. So basically, Brian Quintez, he's joined the board of directors of the SUI group, right? Remember, he used to work with Trump. His role, his role is to strengthen the company's regulatory and policy leadership, especially as they develop their digital asset treasury strategy. Basically how they manage and invested their crypto assets. This move shows a trend of former regulators moving into the crypto private sector, bringing their expertise and connections. Why this is important is because having a former top regulator like Quintez on the board helps SUI Group navigate complex crypto regulations and build trust with investors, partners, etc. It signals that the SUI Group is a serious player about compliance and policy, which is crucial, very crucial in evolving and often uncertain crypto regulatory environment. The SUI blockchain and SUI tokens are gaining attention as a promising platform for decentralized apps. So strong leadership can help the project grow and succeed, essentially. And this also reflects the broader pattern of regulators moving into crypto companies, which can influence how industry develops and interacts with the government rules. And then just some quick stuff about Quintez. Quintez was initially nominated by Trump for the CFTC nomination, but it was pulled after some controversy
Yo,
in text messages with Gemini's the twins from Gemini. So I guess he got caught up in some type of controversy with the Gemini twins. And then Michael Selig was later confirmed as the CFTC chair. But despite the nomination setback, Quintez remains influential in the crypto space throughout roles like just this one right here at the SUI group. So SUI doing big things behind closed doors.
I'm not shocked whatsoever.
Nah,
I'm not shocked at
nope,
all.
nope,
Okay,
nope.
okay. And so for those that's in the DeFi Patreon, we do got that call coming up. Make sure y'all tap into that call. Make sure you send that Zoom link.
Yeah, I'm about to put it in there right now.
Okay,
Yep.
we just got one more article to go over, then we gotta hop on that call, y'all. So but yeah, the last thing we'll go over. So World Liberty Financial, yeah, flagship in Trump's crypto fleet seeks a U.S. banking license. Y'all heard that correctly. His timing couldn't have been any worse. Because now he's just giving them something to fuss about next week. Specifically, Maxine, Stephen Lynch, Elizabeth Warren, and the rest of his haters on the Democratic side. He's just giving them more fuel to their fire. So World Liberty Financial, y'all know, is a crypto venture associated with the Trump family. Has applied for a U.S. national banking license through its affiliate World Liberty Trust with the Office of Comptroller of the Currency, which is the OCC. The planned charter is a trust bank charter, which, unlike a full commercial banking license, typically does not allow taking deposits or making loans, but does allow regulated custody and other services. If approved, World Liberty Trust will be able to issue and safeguard its USD1 stablecoin directly rather than relying on third-party custodians. USD1 has a reported market value of around $3.4 billion and was launched in 2025. World Liberty plans to offer crypto custody and stablecoin conversion services for institutional clients such as exchanges, market makers, and investment firms. The filing follows a recent wave of similar charter approvals in late 2025 under the same regulatory administration, including for firms like BitGo, Fidelity, Digital Assets, Circle, Ripple, and Paxos. So World Liberty's leadership includes Zach Wickoff and members I don't know if I said his name right, but and members of the Trump family. So the foundation of the trust company is described as compliant with existing stablecoin regulation and AML sanctions or requirements. Have we ever had a sitting president apply for to have their own goddamn bank? Has that ever happened before? Y'all let me know in the comments. Y'all let me know in the comments because I had some boring history teachers in grade school sometimes and I could have fell asleep. I ain't gonna lie. I might have been asleep that day. So y'all please correct me if I'm wrong. But I don't think we ever had a sitting president apply for a banking charter. With the OCC.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So World Liberty gonna be on the same level as Ripple one day?
Could be. So we'll see if this gets approved or not. I'm thinking we will get word if this gets approved before midterms. I'm thinking because it's January, so I think how long it take? 6 months or something?
Something like that. Something
like that. So
6 to 9 months.
Yeah. So yeah, a trust bank charter would place World Liberty Trust under federal supervision. Isn't that what the Democrats should want? To have Trump under federal supervision and allow it to hold assets, custody, funds, and issues. Well, maybe not that part, but don't they want federal supervision? I'm just saying.
Yeah.
And allow it to hold assets, custody, funds, and issue stablecoins in a more regulated environment than unbanked crypto entities. So a trust charter is distinct from a full commercial bank license. So please remember that. Reflects regulatory caution. It enables certain activities, which is just custody and asset issuance, but does not grant lending or deposit taking power. So just keep that in mind. So yeah, y'all, we'll keep an eye on that and see if this project from World Liberty Financial, if this gets approved. But yeah, they definitely need somewhere for their USD1 stablecoin because they don't want to go through third party. So we're gonna keep an eye on it, y'all. We're gonna keep an eye on it.
Nah, definitely keep an eye on it. And damn, yeah, this is a what is this joker not gonna do? What is he not gonna do?
After midterms, World Liberty Financial Management will subpoena BT Congress. Oh shit. Okay, y'all. So but yeah, for those that's in the DeFi Patreon, we're gonna see y'all on the call. If you're not in the DeFi Patreon, man, make sure y'all tap in. If you don't want to join the Patreon just because it may be out of your budget, we do got a class coming up on the Flare Network. So make sure you in that class, especially if you're an XRP holder. Okay, Flare Network is going to be a major player in this DeFi ecosystem when it comes to XRP. You're going to want to know how to maneuver on that network. This is just as important as learning how to balance and rebalance in DeFi, especially if you're an XRP holder. Can't emphasize it enough. Make sure y'all join the BlockNation community Patreon as well. Other than that, y'all, we're gonna see y'all tomorrow. We're gonna see the rest of y'all in that on that Patreon call. We appreciate y'all tapping in with us though. Y'all be easy, y'all stay safe.